I'm Bucky Barnes, a.k.a. Winter Soldier, a.k.a. Bucky Cat. And it's been a whole... Whoa! Cat's back!
That's right. Steve Rogers is back.
Here, you take this.
That's right.
I'll keep the gun.
Steve Rogers doesn't use a gun.
I'm sorry, Cat. I apologize. I just had to make my own.
But actually,
You're not Cat.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Matt. And we talk about comics.
At the Comic Vault. Where are my glasses?
I don't know. But today we're talking about that very special issue, special edition, Captain America 600.
Awesome.
Awesome, very good.
Very
There's
good
two
stuff.
alternate covers, one Alex Ross. There we go, good stuff.
Yes.
So, Tim, we had a lot of stuff to talk about with this one.
It's a big issue. What's that selling for?
It's selling for $4.99.
$4.99. Worth it. Worth every penny. You got a big fat story setting up the return of Steve Rogers.
Yes.
So it takes up a huge part of the book. But then they've got a whole bunch of other stuff in it too.
It's basically the Brubaker part of it is 1 year later in everybody's point of view.
Yeah.
The first part is Sharon. She's talking about what she saw, what she didn't see, and then she finally realizes what happened.
Things are kind of coming back to her, and she's starting to put the pieces together. Now, Captain America was shot about 2.5 years ago, our time.
Yes.
But in the story, it's a year later, and a lot's happened in that year.
Definitely.
And not for the good when you get down to it.
No. Dark Reign's come in, Skrull invasion. I mean, evil is at an all-time high right now.
And a lot of people are like, no, they should keep the Bucky cap, keep going. We're liking it. I think it's a perfect time. I think it's under Brubaker, so it's going to be done very well.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going to go with it, but just a few different things that they were setting up. Hitting the different people who've been affected by this 1 year later. The 50s Cap?
The 50s Cap, he was dealing with the issue of people recognizing him as Captain America, but he's not a very nice guy. He's kind of crazy. So,
no, he's a nutcase.
But he's still trying to find his own and trying to find somebody to save. There was a youth story.
Yeah.
With
Ricky Barnes.
With Ricky Barnes, the female character from Onslaught Reborn.
Yeah, we had to Google it.
And then the Patriot from Young Avengers. They kind of have a story talking about, the story arc basically, the Brubaker story arc goes around a big visual for the 1 year anniversary of Cat. So, and it's all these different stories coming together. So there's a youth story, Crossbones had a story.
It was a little weak.
A little weak, but it kind of hints at stuff.
But it hints at stuff like, there's two kind of cool parts where it's like, ooh, what's going on? What are they planting seeds here for?
There was the Avengers dilemma about what to do, what to show up at, because they're going
one of the better stories. I'm loving anything Dark Reign.
It's good. They want to show up, but they know that the Dark Avengers are going to be there to get for them, and it's like, what do they do?
And Osborn has like, and Osborn
has Bucky Cap, who went guns blazing.
Boom, Bucky Cap.
So
Bucky Cap. I was so angry when I first saw him have a gun. It was not good stuff. But this is why I think Dark Reign is so good, because they're just kind of nailing what makes Osborn perfect for this role.
Somebody actually said this, and it's perfect. The Marvel Universe finally has a Lex Luthor type character.
And it's Norman Osborn.
It's Norman Osborn.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely something you need. You need the genius that's, who's evil at heart, yet the public thinks he's okay.
I think that they're handling it even more realistically and even more Machiavellian than Luthor.
Okay, you lost me on Machiavellian.
All right, look it up.
All right. The Red Skull part of it was kind of weak. It's a few pages, because he's just sitting there. The actual Vigilant, where they talk about it, has a little plot twist, gets you all angry, gets you ready to go. But overall, the Brubaker storyline, as I say, was very solid, all around.
You owe 25 cents.
Oh, where's the jar? It's in there. 25 cents is
25 cents. We didn't get any charities, so right now we'll figure it out. Comments this week.
The Roger Stern story, the In Memoriam, where he's talking with his ex-girlfriend, Captain America's ex-girlfriend, reliving the past. It was good because it kind of gives a new history. They're kind of rebooting Captain America.
It's Bernie Rosenthal stuff. So if you weren't following it in like the 70s and 80s, I think when that came out, it was kind of it's not my cup of tea. But in the older compendiums, like I know what they're talking about, but it was almost hey, for any of you who don't know what the hell this is what this Cat's part of the past is.
Right.
But it was almost very like this is what happened next, and this is what happened next. I wasn't feeling it because I already knew it.
Right. I mean, it was good. It's basically everybody's talking about what happened a year ago. Recap. Mark Waden had a very good story at the end of it.
Oh yeah.
It was how long ago was it after Cap's death?
It was just. It takes place just a month after Cap gets shot, and it's a guy doing an auction. And we're not going to tell the whole thing, but
he's selling all his Captain America memorabilia.
He has the largest amount of Cap memorabilia, and he's selling it to all these people. It's just very well written, very well paced, and a lot of kind of emotional points, which makes it's a nice wrap up for kind of what Brubaker's trying to do with it, which is why Cap is so important. You know, why he's not just more than a symbol; he's the heart.
Right. And I mean,
the universe.
Tim and I are both from New York, and this kind of stuff hits home because it has that 9/11 feel. You know, it's like it's something. You know, I know it has nothing to compare to 9/11, but like Death of Captain America had this epic event, and like it's all about keeping that Captain America feeling, that American feeling alive, and that's what this.
And with Brubaker especially, it never spills over into weird jingoism, because after 9/11 they did for a while, and I wasn't feeling that, and a lot of people were turned off by it, because it was almost like, let's use Cap to fight the terrorists, and that's not what he's about. He's about more what America represents.
Right, and that's actually the first story in there, the Paul Dini story, which is a reprint from the Captain America Red, White, and Blue with Alex Ross artwork. It just goes into the meaning of Captain America. You read the first 4 pages, and you're like, okay, I know what it means, the ideal of Captain America, and then you're just ready to go and read
And it's not just Captain America, because so many people have put on the mask, including Bucky, and they can't live up to Steve Rogers. And that's why I think it's awesome that he's coming back, and especially the end extras.
Yeah.
Every single cover.
Every single cover.
Every single cover, just all the way up to now, is in there. It's an awesome, really, really worth it book.
Yeah, no, I hardly ever, get excited when a book is like $5, because I usually, or it's a big 100th issue, because it's usually a lame story and it's overpriced. And today I actually feel that like $5 you're getting a great deal, and you're getting a mass quantity of information, of great storytelling, some great artwork.
It's new, it's old, it's got something for everybody, and it's well worth the price, because, I mean, it really brings you up to Captain America Reborn, which is in only 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks, July 1st. For the July 4th holiday, they're going to have Reborn 1 come out. So.
Yes, and it's Brubaker. We're in good hands, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, that's it. I definitely buy it. I know it's a Cap week. Mainly, and this special thing. It came out.
It came out on Monday. That's why we get to do this episode today. So it's it's Cap week.
But there's some great stuff coming out otherwise.
Yeah.
So come on in Wednesday, but you can get your Cap early.
Yep. That's why this video is going out on Tuesday night. So thank you very much, guys. Take care.